In this video, we are going to understand what is mode and how to find out mode. Well, by definition, the observation which occurs for the maximum number of times is called mode, or you may say the observation which is having maximum frequency. Look into this data. The observation 1 has frequency as 8, the observation 2 as observation 5 has frequency as maximum, right? The frequency as maximum. Therefore, we'll say that 5 is the mode of this data. 5 is the, because the observation 5 has the maximum frequency. Do not get confused here. It's not the frequency which is the mode, right? It is not, right? It is not the frequency. It is the observation having the maximum frequency is the mode. Now, but when you look into this data, let's say when we are given a group data, we cannot find the mode by looking into the frequency. So I've taken an example here and we have to calculate the mode here. So when you look into the data, you'll find that the maximum frequency is what? You can see from here, the maximum frequency is 23, right? And 23 corresponds to this class interval 35 to 45. So from here, we are not sure exactly what value of class interval 35 to 45 is the mode. We cannot say from here because we do not know the age of these 23 people. We do not know their actual age, right? Because people whose age belongs from 35 to 45. So few of them are 35, 36, 37, and so on. So in such a situation, we use a formula to calculate the mode. Well, this is the formula for finding the mode. Let's understand this, how to use this formula in calculating the mode. Now, before we understand the meaning of each symbol, first thing that you should understand is the model class. So the model class is the class having the maximum frequency. It's very clear from the data. This is the model class here. This is the model class here because this class has the maximum frequency. So once you have ascertained or figured out which is the model class, then you can understand the meaning of these symbols. Where L stands is the lower limit of the model class. So lower limit is what? We know the model class here. We know the model class here. So the lower limit is what? This is the 35 is the lower limit of the model class. Now, next term is, next symbol is H. H is the class size. So class size is what? Upper limit minus lower limit, maybe 45 minus 35, which is 10 in this case. Now, the third symbol is F1, that stands for the frequency of the model class. Needless to say, frequency here is 23. So 23 is the frequency of the model class. So now you know what is F1. Then we have F0. F0 stands, or F0 stands for the frequency of the preceding mod class. Frequency of the preceding. That means if I look into the frequency of the preceding class, it is 21. And F0 stands for the frequency of the succeeding class. Well, again, it's easy to understand. This is the frequency for the main class or model class. So succeeding class, the next class is what? Next class is this, whose frequency is 41. Now, once we have ascertained these things, let's do one questions based on this. So as for the data, let's once again recall what is model class. We calculated this is the model class having the highest frequency, F3. Now coming to the next thing, we need to find out L, where L stands for the lower limit of the model class. Lower limit of the model class is 35. Then we have class size. Class size is H, and H stands for the upper limit minus lower limit. So 45 minus 35, that is equal to 10 here. Next is frequency of these F1. F1 stands for the frequency of the model class, which is 23 here. F0 stands for the frequency of the preceding class, which is 21 in this case. And likewise, F2 stands for the frequency of the succeeding class. So once you have ascertained these values, you can simply plug in these values on the formula to get it. Well, what is L here? L is 35 plus what is F1? F1 we calculated as 23 minus F0 21, and that divided by 2 times F1, 2 times 23 minus 21 minus 14, and that multiplied by the class size, which is how much? 10 here. Now, if I further solve this, the mode in this case is going to be 35 plus the difference of 23 minus 21, right? It's going to be 2 divided by, this is 46, minus sum of this is what? 35. That multiplied by the class size, which is 5 in this case. Now we have this as 35 plus 2 over the difference is how much it is? 11. So this is class size is 10, not this class size is not 5, it is 10. This is 10. So 10 into 2, that is 20 divided by 11. So this is 35, 20. That's 1 time, 8 times, and 1 times. So that is equal to 36.8. This is how we calculate the mode of this data.